Okay, greetings everyone, this is First and 2073 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator, Power and Revolution, Geopolitical Simulator 4, playing as the Golden Age of Greece, and we are getting into a, looks like it's going to be a statistical review episode. Let's see what happens here. Care for refugees, we took a big hit, last episode. Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Statement in the press. I forgot who that was. Iran network, eliminate head of government. That's interesting. Not at the moment, but I might consider that soon.
As I predicted, the systematic analysis of the habits of
Beautiful.
groups has allowed
56%.
us to strike a serious blow at the terrorists.
But this is one of those groups that only has like 2 people in it, so that doesn't even matter. Alright, so statistical review this episode, we're going to go over basically what the year goals are going to be for next year. I'm going to look at how much closer I'm getting to achieving my goals, particularly the domestic goals. I think, as far as foreign policy, I think we've accomplished all the goals, except for maybe conquering Turkey, I think was a goal. Wow, they have 234 tanks right on that border there. Cyprus did not pan out. I may invade Egypt next year.
Your politics are on the right track. At last, the fatherland.
That's good. Not gonna listen to that.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal.
2 arrests. There aren't even 2 guys in the thing. Bargain concluded. Minister for the family. Good. Multidisciplinary Research Center. Beautiful, I'll be there. Okay, we're almost done with the year here. Happiness declines, get out of here. Holiday appearance.
Our governmental cell informed me that
Yes, absolutely.
this potential
Still want to conquer Macedonia if possible. Alright, coming to the end of the year, we're going to get our results, our budget results here. What type of surplus we have. Anticipated tensions, warmongering. What is this? Alright, Prime Minister, the current state policy does not offer us guarantees of freedom and safety. This is for the religious leader. We need a strong signal to reassure and prevent the formation of harmful chasm in the nation. We will wish more than ever to all live together in peace, so do not risk allowing the radicals any freedom. Huh. Okay, so they want less.
The work is finally over, and the inauguration will take place during the next few weeks.
Multi-sports
Would you like to attend
stadium.
the ceremony?
That's pretty good. No. Alright, so going into religion, I guess? First, there's a couple things, religion I should check out here. Yeah, right. Establish power with regard to religion. Special status reference in the Constitution to an official religion. I think that's pretty good. Influence of official religion in state announcements. Alright, this is a debate. Do I want to get more, push for more Eastern Orthodoxy? Everyone has become Eastern Orthodoxy, basically. This Muslim group, I guess, is gaining some influence. They can't have that many. I wanted to check out real quick. Go into government, and I was worried about the intelligence ministry. I guess I can just go to intelligence, right, for that. Because these guys were not happy. Ah. Nope, he's definitely not happy. Alright, so I wanted to sort of, I guess, reduce their load a little bit. Was that the goal? They're still investigating people, and I can't even remember who they were investigating. They were investigating, I think, oh, wow, look at that, satirical humorist. That's someone I should go after. No, Information available. Prostitution scandal. Interesting. Alright, we should get that guy. We should nab him. But I wanted to end those other investigations. Is it the political journalist? No, no. Political journalist does not like me at all either. Any scandal? No scandal. Alright. I forget who else I'm investigating. Who am I investigating? 5 different people. I think it's one of these union guys. Ah, I remember who it is. It's that magistrate union. And we try. Oh, these unions hate us. National Banks Union, aircraft carrier union. Oh, I guess because we bought aircraft carriers, huh? Coal doesn't like us. Wow, none of these unions like us at all. Wow. Wow. Why do you guys think this is? Why so many unions hate us? That is crazy. Where is the magistrates union? Because that was one of the guys, I think. I don't see him. Medical, police, public service. Maybe did I ban the union? Okay. I don't remember what happened. It looks like that union's gone. I'm gonna go ahead and just push to end of the year and get this statistical review episode over with, and then we're gonna have to figure out a lot of stuff. So the magistrate union, was that banned at some point? Who knows? Please post down below. I can't remember. This game has been going on for so long. I guess I can go back and watch, but I don't even have time to, like, you know, post itself. I don't have time to go back and watch. So you guys have to go back and watch for me. That's right. That's how we got to do this. How are we going? Are we done? Let's go. End of the year. Then we can do our statistical review. Greek Empire. Okay, there it is. Unhealthy housing situation. Study lists 4,721 houses from now which are classified as unhealthy. Evaluates our illness per capita. Housing policy is a model for many countries. Look at that. Public finance got a big one. So housing looks good. Growth.
The GDP and growth figures for the last year. As you know, these are the most important economic indicators and the most revealing of the health of our economy.
6.76.
This is an average result. We must remain cautious and measure the consequences of our economic stability over the long term.
GDP is almost at 900. This is a great result. That is a fantastic result. Public finance looks even better. We're about to hit 900. I wonder if we can clear $1 trillion this year. That could be a good goal. Increase happiness in Greece. That's good. And overall ambiance of gloom. As the nation's leader, you have the means to improve the conditions. This should be our top priority. Remind you to gross national happiness determined by factors such as access to quality healthcare, education, economic wealth of the country, standard of living of citizens, environment and sanitary conditions, employment, as well as liberties and human rights. Alright, who was mentioning it? Hugo Batista, I think, keeps mentioning that we should get rid of the conscription. I think that's going to be a goal. I want to definitely lower inflation. I think we're going to, what is this? Bomb attack.
In a press release, the terrorist organization...
Okay. So, inflation is down, as at 24%. I really got to lower that one. Unemployment is down below 4. That looks good. Growth looks good. These are all good numbers. We have 80 nuclear weapons. The army has 300,000 men, but half of them are like conscription, so it's going to take a while. So growing the military, increasing the number of career troops, I think is going to be a major goal for 2021, which we are now in. And let's see. Yeah, we only have... Oh, wow, look, that's even worse than I thought. We only have 32,000 career soldiers with 276,000 conscripts. So we have to, like, increase this by, like, tenfold almost. That's going to take a while. And I wanted to keep buying up equipment as well. So lower inflation, increase the military. We'll definitely have to expand infrastructure of education, research, and sports. Those are those 3 areas that we really want to push things. Probably culture too, I think, because we want to start publishing books and stuff, right? And I think that might be play a role. I've also got a lot of suggestions to give more money to Syria and Jordan, so we're going to take a look at Syria and Jordan situation during the statistical review. And people also mentioned water supply. The water supply actually looks pretty good. Let's see here. Go to water. Our water supply network, I think. Our water supply networks, when we're dealing with production versus consumption, our production is much more ahead than our consumption. So we even have a lot of room to grow here with that. So that's all. The water seems good. So on to the statistical review. Here we go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at where our status is so far. Population, we are at 28 million, up from the original 10. Went from 85th to 51st. Good. Alright. Politique. Also mentioned on the channel was that Poland has left the EU. The EU is shrinking. Finland. Were they in the EU? The EU definitely seems to be shrinking. We pulled out of the Eurozone. So, the EU is in decline a little bit here. Can I see NATO? What about NATO? Poland had to pull out of NATO as well. Alright, so NATO has had to retreat in the north. Huh. Interesting. Although we expanded here with us. But that's our own little adventure. That's an interesting situation. Demographics. Density. Averagely dense. Palestine has a lot of density. Look at that. 49... I don't know what this number is exactly. Back to population over the age of 15. This is always an interesting number to look at. Or under the age of 15. So that's, I think, below 20%. Is good. When you get higher than 20, that's when it becomes a demographic risk. Look at that number. Wow. I think we're fine with that number. Population over the age of 64. Also below 20. I think that's a good number to have. You want to keep those both below 20. You don't want to too much. I think we have a pretty balanced population demographically. I think things have sort of worked out. It's about average. Europe, look how much older Europe is. A lot of retired people in Europe and the United States. Japan, all the developed countries have much larger populations, over 64. Of course, that makes sense. Demographics. Life expectancy, this is one of the reasons. Our life expectancy has dipped. We started at 80. We're now below what our original life expectancy is. That is not good. We were really high at one point. I think we were at like 82. So that's from the conquests and taking on new populations. There's also big immigration going on too when it comes to our population flow. Alright, that sort of calmed down because that was like when we conquered Lebanon. We were like first or something like that. It looks like that was all from the refugee crisis too. So I think the refugees crisis has calmed down. And I think the population is back to, I guess it's a steady growth. It's not a lot, but we don't really want a lot. Oh, we did close our borders. We did shut down our immigration policy too because we were getting too many people, I think. Human Development Index, 28th. All right, started off 31st. No, we started off 28th, and we're 31st. So other people were the same number. Other people have gone up. Alright, let's check this out. GDP per capita. This is a good number. GDP per capita. Syria's got a really bad GDP per capita. Ooh. Jordan. Ooh. Those are not good numbers. Gross national happiness. We started at 101, and we are now at 84, so the gross national happiness is growing. Let's see here. What else did I want to check out? Living below the poverty line, 22%. Still a big number living below the poverty line. We did take on a lot of poverty when we conquered those countries. Ooh, let's see here. Population per doctor. I guess we could improve this a lot. Oh no, this is pretty good. Higher up on this rate is bad. So for every 9,000 people, there's only one doctor in Palestine, which is justification for us to move into Palestine, right? That's been talked about. People want us to move into Palestine. 153. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could probably even lower that number by hiring some more doctors. Maybe. I'm more concerned with infrastructure at the moment, I think, than I am with doctors. Let's see. So, population per hospital bed. Do we have enough infrastructure? We could probably improve this. Ha. Equatorial New Guinea. That's horrible. I think we can build up on our infrastructure. Now for the economy. Growth? I'm not worried about growth at the moment. Let's take a look at GDP total. Total GDP. Syria and Jordan. Pretty low, but we are 21st in the world with GDP, up from 46. That's pretty good growth. Look at that. That's amazing. If we can break $1 trillion, we're going to be in the top 20s. I wonder if we can join the G20. That's like a question. Budget deficit, total public debt. We are at 20%. It was 177% of our GDP. Now it's only 20% of our GDP. Our debt is not a problem anymore. Greek debt has been solved. Has been basically eliminated. We're going to skip world production. And let's see, I looked at the numbers here. Security. I'm not too concerned with this one. I'm just going to skip through some of this actually. These are the ones I want to look at. Number of Nobel Prizes. Weird. Only 2. How do we only have 2? We're starting to do all these discoveries. We gotta get in the top 10. We gotta get 21. That is gonna be a tough one. Moved up, but we moved up by not having less Nobel Prizes. Patents per year, 40th. Yuck. What were we? We didn't gain any. I mean, I keep getting all those patents. Yeah, these numbers are not going up the way I want them to. Scientists. Almost double the amount of scientists. I think we need more scientists. I definitely think I need more scientists. Culture and sports. Here's the other one. Books. Alright, our numbers are increasing with books. That's good. We gotta keep bringing those numbers up. Got a long way to go to get into the top 10. 30,000 at least. Yikes. That's gonna be a while. And then Summer Olympics, I think is what we're focusing on. 24th. Started off 39th with 6, so that's better. We've got 9 more medals in this Olympics. So I guess we gotta wait till 2024 is when the next Olympics are gonna be. And then we can get some more medals there. Environment. People were worried about CO2 emissions too. 67th. That's actually pretty high, I guess. We could probably lower that per person. Right? That's pretty high per person. I could lower that, I think. I'm gonna lower it. CO2 rejects, I don't know what that means. Alright, so yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna go over. I'm not gonna do too much of a statistical review episode, because, you know, doing them every year, starting to get tired of it, but just general overview. Making progress, but we need to make progress, especially in our domestic goals. Foreign policy seems to be going really well. Economy seems to be fantastic, but other domestic goals, like needs to be worked on. In order to do that, I'm going to build up infrastructure. Education and research infrastructure. Now let's check out the debt here, because we just had $180 billion is our debt. That's pretty good. 58 billion excess still. And that's a weird number there. Alright, so things are looking pretty good so far. Let's get the surplus numbers out here. And we're going to decide on how we're going to do more construction.
The work is finally over, and the inaugural...
Yes.
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating.
Yes. No. Okay.
Another group has claimed responsibility.
Ah, can't get rid of these guys. I'm also bogged down here still. Very good. Okay, did we already get our surplus numbers out? This collaboration should put all the numbers back in order after this. And we'll see exactly where we are. Syria. Growth, unemployment. Look at that unemployment. Way high. Debt is 111%.
Our fellow countrymen's purchasing power has been increasing lately.
Good.
But their living conditions remain tough.
Okay. Bosnia Herzegovina financing Eritrea Democratic Forces. Appearance by head of state. 52% popularity. I think it is time. Ugh, what happened there? Bad budget surplus. 7.7%. Therefore, our total public debt engagements of the state's term rises to 180 billion in Greek euros. Debt service or annual reimbursement level will rise to 13 billion. Finally, most significant numbers budget surplus has risen to 7.8%. That's pretty good.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations that we made last month. This is a very good figure.
Very good
Our
figure.
economy is dynamic.
Alright, we still got a... Unemployment is stagnant. My big concern is still the inflation number. Hasn't moved much. 24.03. Where's my currency? I do not want to join the euro. Let's raise interest rates 1 percentage point and see if we can't drive down the inflation. In the meantime, people are suggesting tax cuts. I did see that in the recent episode. Maybe a sales tax. I don't remember if I did that in between. Look at that number. That's great. This is driving down. Economy looks great. Except for the inflation. I am pretty happy with the situation here. We gotta bring that down. Okay. Alright, so I think the, let's play this a little bit longer. Increase rates, we got that. Taxation, yeah, it looks pretty good. So it looks like 58 billion. Alright, divide that by 4. It's gonna be about 12. No. I don't know what that is. 15, close to 15 million. Warmongering. Close to 15 million per year, which means it's time to go ahead. Let's take a look at the environment real quick. CO2 emissions. They're down. They're definitely down. Going to energy, I guess. And that will tell us more. What do we need here? National consumption is at 109. Production is at 118. We really don't need anything. I don't think. Is there anything under construction? That solar panel brings in a lot. Some people want nuclear power. But as of right now, we don't really need much. Dismantling some of the fossil fuels, though, could be a good idea. I want to dismantle. But most of our energy is coming from fossil fuel right now, yeah. So if we are going to dismantle, we got to produce something else. And that's where nuclear power might come into play. Alright, time to build some stuff here. I think we're going to budget about, I'm going to say, $10 billion in this first quarter. $10 billion for new construction projects in education, research, and sports. Those are going to be our areas. So, $10 billion each, roughly $3 billion each, I'd say. So how much can I do here? Let's distribute this over the full territory. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. Alright, can I build 12 primary schools? That would be, I'm going to keep a tally here. 129 million, that's like nothing. 129 million, boom. Secondary schools, let's build 6. Boom. Distribute. That's another 129 million. Boom. That should be 300, almost 300 million. Higher education. Let's build 3 of them. Boom. And then University Center. I'm going to build 3 of them too. Oh no. No, I can build 3 of them. I think for this, let's see. I guess I can just build 1 at the moment. Let's drop it right there. Two. And let's get 1 more. We'll drop 1 in Israel. Boom. Alright, 3 new university centers. That should help education significantly. Again, our numbers are pretty good. Number of students in higher education. Hopefully maybe that'll increase those numbers. That's fantastic. I guess we should hire more teachers. 10,000 is probably good. Go for it. Alright, I think I spent about $3 billion there. Let's go into research. Let's get some more researchers. I am thinking we can crank this number up to 90,000. That's $250 million. Laboratories. I think I want 12 new laboratories distributed equally over. Boom, that's like $1 billion. $500 million combined with the people that we hired, I guess. Multidisciplinary centers. Can I get 6 of these? Yeah, that's a pretty big number. Yeah, I'll take it. Because we were... Whoa! 4.5. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We didn't have as many... We're still developing some. No, that's 6. That's 6, right? Okay. 2,000 researchers. Yeah, we hired 8,000 researchers. So I need more. Okay. I probably could use more researchers. Spent a lot of money on research there. Big investment. And now for sports. I need buildings. I need more buildings. Let's get 6 here. Distribute over the full territory. Good. Let's build a couple here. That's one. I'll drop one in Lebanon. That's two. Multi-sports complexes. And then let's get a 100,000 seat stadium. Right there. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Alright, I think that's it for now. Probably gotta do more with sports. More sports stadiums. Well, let's see what the results are of all those actions. Come on, give me a big boost. I think I'm coming to the end. There it is, 75%. Demonstrations? From what? Public sector is huge, huge. And that's about 30 minutes. Thank you for watching, everyone. Again, please, feel free to comment as always. Like the video. You can support me on Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. That would help the channel. I also have affiliate marketing in some of my descriptions as well. So anyway, you can support the channel. I always appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.